Good morning, everybody. Today is the day of the surgery. Frank should be in surgery right now as we're filming this. We're just waiting for the call from the surgeon once they're finished to let us know how it went. This is the surgeon.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and so does his recovery today depend on whether or not we can see him sooner than later? No. Okay, sounds good. All right. Yeah, just keep in touch. Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.
So what did he say?
It went fairly well. They were able to clear a lot of the disc out. And he's just waking up as we were speaking. So we're able to go see him tomorrow morning.
Awesome. So they said it all went well?
Yeah, from what they can tell. It all depends on his recovery. So.
Okay, good. Well, that's good news. Good way to start the day. Are you a very good boy, Chevy? Yeah? Well, don't want to brag or anything, but Mom thinks I'm awesome.
And handsome.
Apparently, you took him downstairs and had a good experience?
He was flirting with all the ladies at the front desk and all the housekeepers.
Oh. Good boy, Chev. So we're just getting ready to go back to the dog park.
A much needed distraction.
Mm-hmm. So you saw us talking to the surgeon, guys? Can you stop for a second?
Stop playing for a minute.
Stop.
We'll get lots of playing done in just a little bit.
So you saw us talking to the surgeon just a little while ago there, and we got good news that the surgery was a success. Now we need the recovery to be a success too, and that's just beginning.
Can be anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months, says the surgeon. So
Yeah.
this mama's gonna have her work cut out for her, but that's okay. I've already been dealing with this for a couple months, so.
Yeah, so that means the big guys will be coming with me in the truck when we get home again.
I won't be able to come on the truck for a while now, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. But at
It is
least
what it is.
you're able to nurse Frank back to full health and don't have to worry about anything. So.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We hope.
Mm-hmm.
We hope it's 100%, but.
The surgeon went over all the risks with us. I'm sure a lot of you know about IVDD already. A lot of you have reached out and had dogs that have suffered through it and recovered from it. And that was really encouraging to see and read those comments when you guys sent them to us. We appreciate that. And we have a lot of hope. There's very low risks for anything to go wrong from this point. The worst is over. But there's still risks. So we got to be careful. We got to watch closely. But it's all downhill, really, from here.
Downhill?
Yeah, well, we're at the top. We got up the hill, and everything's easier from the surgery.
That's not a saying.
Yeah, everything's downhill from here. Isn't that a saying?
Uphill.
Yeah, no, uphill is hard.
Uphill is positive. Downhill is bad.
No, uphill is hard because it's you're going uphill, struggling, and then you get relief when you go downhill.
No.
Help me out here, guys.
Uphill is good, is positive. Downhill is negative. When you go downhill, it's bad.
I know I'm right on this one. I know.
No.
Just go down below to the comment section. We need your opinion now.
Life is always right.
Except this time. I'm gonna go run for my life now. Brit's gonna call her dad and ask her dad, see if he agrees with me or agrees with her. Place your bets, people. Downhill is good, uphill is bad. She thinks it's the opposite.
Hi, Daddy. I need you to solve an issue between Josh and I. Okay? Okay, when someone says it's all downhill, that's negative, right?
Yeah.
And uphill is good?
Yeah.
What?
Well, actually, hang on.
Because I was saying that it's been an uphill journey to the surgery, but now that the surgery's over, it's all downhill from here. She thinks that's wrong.
He's just going to agree with you because he likes you.
You're his daughter. He has to agree with you.
No, it's all uphill from here. It's all
Yeah.
going to be... work.
Shoot!
Wife's always right. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, man. 2 against 1.
Sorry, honey.
We're arguing with the vlog, too,
And he's
so...
wise. He's a very wise man.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I guess I gotta bow down to that. Okay.
Hi.
What's this?
Now Angel's saying that you're right. Oh no.
Oh, his coworker agrees with me.
Forget the hill.
Because you're struggling up the hill. You're struggling up the hill, and you get to the top, and it's just sweet relief because it's all downhill from here.
But down is a negative. Up is a positive.
Not if it's a hill. Going downhill is a positive.
Oh, damn it. Now I'm really confusing people. Okay, you guys debate this and ask all your coworkers. Make it a thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna go to the dog park now. What's that?
What?
We're gonna go to the dog park now.
Okay.
Okay,
I've
we'll
been-
talk to you this evening.
David Frank, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
according to the surgeon, he was just waking up as we were talking at 12:45.
Hey, give him a little pat on the head for me.
I will. We can't see him till tomorrow.
Okay. All right. You guys have fun.
Okay, we will.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Dad's always right, and wife's always right. So, therefore, you're wrong.
But husband can be very stubborn.
Be humble
I'm
about
right.
this, honey. Be
I'm right.
humble.
Downhill is easier.
The way you're explaining it, it does make sense,
See?
but that's not how the sayings go. It's all downhill from here means it's all gonna get rough along the way.
I'm
What
looking
if
forward.
that hill is covered in like boulders and like sharp rocks and things?
That's a terrible hill then.
Why would you go up that hill?
Find a different hill. I'm looking forward to your responses. How does the saying go? When things get good and get better, do you say it's all downhill from here, or do you say it's all uphill from here? So I went and Googled it, the phrase "it's all downhill from here," and it turns out everybody's right. There's two meanings. It says the phrase "it was all downhill from here," it was all downhill from there, or it's all downhill from here, seems to have two contradictory meanings. The first indicates that things have since gotten a lot worse. For example, after a promising first half against the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 1, in which they jumped out to a 17-0 lead, it has been all downhill from there. They lost that game 34-17 and lost their next 3 games by a combined score of 118-41. And that's the definition Brits are arguing for. And the second one here means the opposite, that the hard part is over and it's all smooth sailing now. For example, September 10th. That's the official peak of hurricane season for the Atlantic Basin. It's all downhill from here to the end of the season, November 30th. Now, the guy who wrote this says, which is the English Dictionary, English Language and Usage, says, I pretty much exclusively use the phrase for the latter meaning, since to me it's more intuitive. If everything is downhill now, you don't have to pedal anymore or work as hard to get to the bottom. And it says here, can anyone elaborate on the origin of the phrase, what downhill is specifically referring to, the accepted usage, or if there are subtle differences in the way one is supposed to phrase the two different meanings? Okay, so apparently Brit has lived her entire life under the understanding that that phrase meant the first one there. And I have lived my whole life with the understanding that it means that it has the second meaning. So I guess everybody's right. Saskatchewan is apparently a very dirty place to drive a vehicle.
It's because of the nice weather. Usually this time of year everything's frozen, so you wash your vehicle and it stays clean for a month.
This is honestly the dirtiest this vehicle has ever been since we've had it.
Especially the inside.
Oh,
Oh, I've never let a dog in here. I've never eaten. I've never drank anything but water. This is...
But this is also one of the reasons we got this vehicle, because we wanted something that if we needed to travel like this,
for the whole family.
we could have the whole family with us. Eventually, one day, far in the future, maybe we can get a Tahoe, which would make it even more comfortable. But
After much bill paying and much saving.
yeah, much catching up and everything, but distant future. Yeah, dreams. I'm a dreamer. When I say I would like stuff, that doesn't mean we're gonna go and get it. It just means it'd be nice.
Give us 7 to 10 years.
Yeah,
7 to 10, kind of like a prison sentence. Debt. It's like a prison.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the dog park. The weather's not quite as nice, not quite as warm as it was yesterday, and it is snowing a little bit.
But it still feels like November, so...
It definitely doesn't feel like January.
Come on, guys.
Another lap around the dog park. Come on, boys. always in the bushes sniffing everything.
They're so country.
Yeah, you know they're country dogs. Go straight to the woods. Boys, come on. Come on, Chev. Oh, look at this big guy. Look at this big stick. That was a very nice stick. Hello. Chevy, come on. I was just telling Brit how nice it is to be able to be at a dog park with the dogs off leash and be relaxed, not tense.
And so far, we've only run into one other bad dog, and I knew it the second that I saw it.
Yep, you called it. It was, what's it called?
An Akita. They're not all bad. It's just that you need a very firm owner and an experienced owner to be able to train one of those and own one. And I saw from the way that his tail was moving to the left really nervously, I knew right away he was going to attack something. And sure enough, he went for the puppy, a tiny puppy.
And then he turned around and snapped on you yet.
Yeah, because I grabbed him by the back legs to get him away from the puppy.
Nice.
Whatever, I would have throat punched him to protect a puppy. Maybe the owner too.
Some people, if your dog is aggressive, 2 days in a row now, there's been one aggressive dog. And the owners were good. They put them on a leash as soon as they could get them. But I mean, you need to give them practice and the opportunity to get better.
Not only do you risk a life, you also risk being sued.
Yeah.
By the way.
You want to
Which
I don't
way?
know.
I like that way.
That
better.
way?
Yeah.
Let's go this way? Okay. You need to give them a chance to learn, but in an environment where no one else can get hurt.
Exactly. Yeah, this way there's more dogs, more open. That way is the highway noise.
Oh, yeah. Come on, boys. Diesel, come on. Come on, bud. Chevy made a friend that's bigger and fluffier than him. Oh, he's gonna mark it. Chevy, you gotta go mark in front of her so she knows.
Come on, Chev. Come on, Chev.
Got Diesel over here. What kind of dog was this? A Newfoundlander?
Yeah, Newfoundlander. She's beautiful.
Big fluffy bear. Friendliest thing.
I would love to have a Newfoundlander. I've never heard bad things about them, but that being said, I haven't heard every story.
That's true. I just love big dogs.
Yeah, me too.
Bigger the better.
Unfortunately, the bigger though, the shorter their lifespan, generally speaking, so give and take. Chevy's making more friends over there.
Come on, Chev.
Chev!
Come on, Chev.
Come on, big guy. Diesel,
Come on.
don't go too far.
Come on. Yeah. He's like...
Chevy, you're so scared of everybody.
They make it look so easy going down the slippery hill. Oh, beautiful. Look at you.
Bull terrier.
Wow.
Any blindness or deaf issues?
Nope, he was all bar tested
Nice.
before I got him. Nope.
Very lucky.
Yep.
It's hard to find one without issues now. Great.
Now you gotta go.
Stay. Stay. We're trying to get a picture here. Stay. What a cool trail this is. So yesterday we went around the outside of the dog park where it's wide open and big trails. But apparently there's all these other little trails that go through the park. Much less traveled. More my style. That is so cool. Right in the middle of the city too. Can you believe that? We're like close to downtown Saskatoon right now. I mean, it's not a very big city. It's only, what, 250,000 people, something like that, but it's a big enough city, right? And you'd never guess going through these trails. You can hear the highway over there, the freeway. It's like right over there. What a great place. I wonder if Winnipeg does have something like this. We just don't know about it. Because whenever we're around Winnipeg, we just go home. We don't go to Winnipeg to go to a dog park.
Not only that, but I mean, when I lived in Winnipeg, I only had wiener dogs, and you're not supposed to over-exercise them. So something like this would be a little much for a little guy. Because the size of their legs and their spines.
Well, eventually what I'd like to do is have trails like this that lead through our property. Just our property is very, I'm gonna need some equipment to do that, and I'll either have to rent, I could rent a skid steer. It's a project for further in the future. Nothing that I can do right now, but maybe one day.
Giesbrecht Dog Park.
Mm-hmm.
Privately owned.
Private dog park.
Yeah. Only our friends can bring their good dogs over.
Yeah. This reminds me.
Oh. You just whipped me with that.
This does remind me a lot of our back property though, in the bush. I just wish we had a trail like this where we get through it. It's untouched. Like, you can't get in there unless if you really go for a hardcore hike.
We have a lifetime to do it in.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Fun time's over. You guys did so good today. Much better than yesterday. Much better. Went on a much longer walk too. Okay, it's time to go back and sleep. All right, watch your head, Diesel. Well, we got some really good news just now. I just ran out to get a few things, and Brit got a call from the surgeon. You want to tell him the good news?
Crying though. Frankie is up and walking around better than ever. He's tired, so he doesn't want to walk a lot, but yeah, he's doing really, really good, and we can go see him at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
So the surgeon was really excited, obviously, and Brit's just been so excited. And I was excited to hear the news when I got back.
Families right now.
So Frank is doing better than before, walking around, and it's only not even a full day, not even 24 hours since his surgery. It's been not even 12 hours since he's been out of surgery. It's only 9:30 right now. So yeah. It's been 6, 7, 9 hours.
For about 9. He's been out of surgery for about 9 hours, yeah.
About 9 hours, and he's already walking around better than before, apparently. That's good news. We're excited to go see him tomorrow, and we'll take you guys along with us. And that's it for today. We're going to end on that happy note. We're really excited to go and see Frank tomorrow and thank the surgeon. He obviously did a very good job. And I think the boys are going to be excited to see their brother. They won't be able to see him tomorrow yet, but
no,
we will at about 10 a.m.
Chevy's exhausted.
You guys have fun at the dog park today?
Yeah.
You want to go back tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe?
He sleeps hard after the dog park. They both do. Diesel's always been a snorer.
They had a lot of fun. That dog park, I know I've said it 1,000 times already, but if you live in Saskatoon and you don't know about it yet, you're missing out. We would be there every day if we lived in Saskatoon. Amazing. Just Google off-leash recreational park or Sutherland parking lot.
Or just Sutherland Beach Dog Park.
Or Sutherland Beach Dog Park. Go check it out. Greatest thing you can ever do for your pups. Just make sure that your dogs are well behaved. We had another dog today that shouldn't have been loose in the dog park, and he actually attacked a puppy.
A little black lab puppy. It was really sad to see. I went after him.
What kind of dog was it again?
Akita.
Akita. And those were the dogs that were actually bred in the past to protect Japanese emperors, right?
Yeah, Chow Chows too.
Chow Chow. So anyways, Brit called it before it even happened. She saw the breed of dog. She's like, oh no, I hope that dog has a really strong, firm master or owner.
Or else we're in trouble.
Or else we're in trouble. And what do you know? The owner was obviously either maybe just got the dog, maybe working on the dog, or just not a very good owner. I don't know, but that dog started snapping at all the other dogs. It pinned a puppy to the ground and was biting it.
More than once.
More than once?
Yeah, you have to
And then Brit tried to get it off the puppy, and then it snapped at Brit yet.
That's fine. Go ahead.
And that's when Brit freaked out and said, your dog should not be at a dog park. And the guy sort of just grumbled, I guess, to himself, and I don't know what he said.
Not really. He kind of just ignored me and got his dog on a leash and walked away very quickly.
Everyone was pretty mad because there was a whole group of dogs. And anyways, each day we've been there so far, there's been one unruly dog. That was the worst one. But
which is a pretty good ratio if you think about it.
so just when we recommend you to go to the dog park, we're recommending you if you have a dog that you can control.
And trust.
And trust.
Like these guys.
If you can't trust them, that's cool. Bring them there anyways, but keep them on a leash. Get one of those like big, long, extendable ones like this. Oh, you left the collar on there. Okay. That's something my wife does, but that's okay. Get a big extendable leash like that.
You're making Chevy excited. Does that mean what I think?
Tomorrow, Chevy. No, tomorrow, buddy. I wasn't expecting that all to be attached. Yeah, get one of those and bring them there anyways. Get them to socialize, but then you can at least have control of them if they start to freak out. We had a lot of fun. We'll talk to you again tomorrow when we go to see Frank. See you then. Don't forget, subscribe and go to her channel in my description down below and subscribe there as well.
Chevy would really like it if you did too.
Chevy would.
So would Diesel.
Diesel's more Chevy. Chevy would actually be disappointed if you didn't subscribe. You itchy?
He'd stop scratching.
He'd stop scratching. I'm gonna keep scratching until you subscribe. Even if my leg falls off, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
You done yet?
Are you that itchy, buddy? You guys better go subscribe or he's gonna itch forever. His leg's gonna fall off. See you tomorrow. They'll subscribe, I promise.